guys, welcome to the West Coast Wilderness Rail Tour with Hiro and Veshu. We are in Tasmania. To be specific, beautiful Queenstown in Tasmania. Today we are taking a half-day return steam train journey from Queenstown through ancient rainforest to Double Barrel. This is a heritage steam train journey through remote rainforest to the incredible King River Gorge, turning to Double Barrel before returning to Queenstown. So now we are waiting for this train to get ready for our wonderful journey. If you visit West Coast Wilderness Railway website, you'll be able to pick a suitable tour that suits your itinerary. There's a small railway museum at the station you can visit while you are waiting for the train. We didn't have much time to spare before the train tour, so we couldn't go to the museum before we start the tour. Queenstown in the west coast region of island Tassie is a valley on the western slopes of Mountain Arvon on the west coast range. Queenstown's history has long been tied to the mining industry. This mountain area was first explored in 1862. It was long after that when gold was discovered here. When we boarded the train, we got a welcome drink and some appetizers. The train journey leads into western of Tasmania's cool temperate rainforest. You will climb one of the southern hemisphere's steepest tracks. Wilderness carriages of the train provide a more luxurious experience with a little more space and carriage balcony, which is excellent for the view. The first stop is at Lynchford Station. Back in the 1880s, a gold nugget the size of a cricket ball was found here, which sparked the West Coast gold rush.
Them to a spot they could set up a Motherlode, the copper mine. Sorry, not the copper mine, the gold mine. So first step, of course, is always to empty your rocks into your bag. And if you've done so, go ahead and do that. It's always a good first step.
We didn't have any luck of finding gold, but we really enjoyed the experience of panning gold.
Pumping gases into the air, it denuded that vegetation even further, stopped it from coming back, lost the topsoil, and it created the first environmental disaster in Queenstown. There was not a tree in sight, not a blade of grass. Today, as stark as it looks, is actually incredibly lush compared to its history. The second process they used was pyritic smelting. Now this was quite revolutionary at the time, revolutionising mining across the world. Instead of having 11 smelters, they needed just the one. It was far more efficient, so they could use the sulphur inherent in the rock to be its own fuel, cutting down the use of the coke. the mine, he hired a group of surveyors, he sent them out and said, find me a way. They were out in this Tasmanian wilderness for a year and a half, cut about 480 kilometres of bush track, the equivalent of Strawn to Hobart and back to Strawn. Now after this year and a half of traipsing about through the bush, those surveyors came back and said, look folks, Kelly, we've been out there, we studied it, and we need to tell you it is impossible. Look, it rains pretty much every day here. This vegetation is so thick we can barely walk through it. We've nearly lost a few men getting trapped amongst the trees. There are major river crossings, there are flooding gorges. It's just not going to happen. Now, those Kelly, he listened to those concerns, but his motto was, we find a way or we make a way, and he wasn't going to take no for an answer. So he threatened to fire those surveyors unless they go back out and give him a different answer. Now, of course, not wanting to lose their jobs and their livelihood, realising that Bose Kelly was a man you don't say no to, back out they go, and they try again. Now, this time they decide the best way is to take the train up and over a hill. And there are two things the trains really don't like. They don't like hills, and they don't like corners. And you might have noticed on the wild west coast, we have plenty of both. They needed a very special system to get this train up and over the hill. Now, luckily for those surveyors, the head surveyor receives a postcard from Germany, and on it is the system being used to scale the steep grades there. It's known as the rack and pinion, or the ABT system after its inventor, Dr. Roman Abt. That's ABT. Now, it works very much like two cogs in a clock. You'll see right now we do have our third rail running up the centre of the track. Now that has a number of teeth pointing upwards, and those two rails are slightly offset. On the base of this beautiful old steam engine are two large cogwheels. Now it's very much like two cogs in a clock, and I've got a little model I can show you here. Basically we click into the teeth, both systems click together. A second set of steam cylinders comes into play to give us the extra power to make our way up the hill. And on the way back down, we put that engine in reverse, gives us a third.
Here's the best part of the journey. Enjoy the stunning views as we traverse the spectacular King River Gorge. This is the King. Finally, we reached the last station of the journey, Double Barrel. So now the train engine has to be turned the other way around and fixed back to the carriages to go back to the Queenstown station where we started the journey. This is how they do it. Very interesting. Until the train gets ready, we have the opportunity to explore double barrier. On the return journey, I go to the carriage behind the engine. That's a totally different experience. If you are visiting Tasmania anytime, we can highly recommend to experience this wilderness rail tour in Queenstown. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until we meet again, keep calm and travel on.